Yeah, I think he had some legs and he had some quality. But I mean, I think the real challenge for them is to address the centre forward position in Harry Kane's absence.
The interesting thing here, Gab, I don't know if you know, but is this a Mourinho signing or is this a Tottenham signing? Do you know?
But Craig, Mourinho is the Tottenham manager.
Right. So it might not have been a player that he necessarily was desperate for, but, you know, he's a decent enough player.
Yep.
But if he doesn't get what he needs, exactly what he needs...
I mean,
go on.
I think the argument is obviously Son can play up front, has played up front, was effective when Kane was injured last year. And so, you know, the argument might be that, well, look, we'll just play Son through the middle, and we've got, you know, and Bergwijn can fill in for Son. Obviously, Lucas Moura can also play through the middle. I think they saw the opportunity. It's not a ton of money. I think it's right around 30 million, we said, right? So in this market, given his age, you know, he'd have to be sort of a real Vincent Janssen for them to lose money on him. So I think that's how they view it. And I think in some ways you are not quite in rebuild mode, but you are throwing forward, right? You look at Jedson Fernandez, even younger, just turned 21 a couple weeks ago. So I think that might be the way they're approaching this.
Pablo Mari is an Arsenal player making the move from Brazil. He joins on loan from Flamengo. Gab, is this a good deal?
Well, it's not costing a lot of money. He's a player who Mikel Arteta knows because, of course, he was a Manchester City player. I don't think he ever actually played for City, except possibly some preseason friendly. He was shipped off on loan 3 different times, if I'm not mistaken. He was at Girona, which, of course, is 49% owned by City. He was at Deportivo La Coruña. Eventually, City didn't renew his deal, and he was sold to Flamengo, where he had an absolute monster season for Flamengo and winning the league at a canter, winning the Libertadores, and of course, you know, probably playing Liverpool almost as close as anybody has in the last couple of months in the Club World Cup. So I think he's an extra body in there. Is he instantly going to be, you know, a first choice? I wouldn't have thought so. I would have still thought that, you know, that Arteta's taking a longer view, and it may take him some time to settle into this because Jorge Jesus' brand of football very different from Arteta's.
Well, thank you very much for watching ESPN on YouTube. For more sports highlights and analysis, be sure to download the ESPN app. And for live streaming, premium content, and let's not forget as well, ESPN FC 7 days a week. Subscribe to ESPN+.